I just realized that it's not enabled. Okay. There we go. So that is all ready. Everything is sent out. And I shouldn't have to change anything here. Everything looks to be good. Okay. All right. Oh, why did that get out there? There we are. Now I can see everything, so I can see if any frames are dropped. So yeah, I don't think I've reminded a couple times here. So just gonna give a little reminder that we do have a community Discord for this channel. If anyone wants to join that, I generally personally welcome the people who join it. Like, when I see that someone joins, I always make sure to give a little reaction, like, hey, thank you for joining, and, you know, that stuff. Which, sorry if I, like, clear my throat a bit through this one. I just finished eating not too long before this. Like, just a couple hours before this, actually. Not hours, just a couple minutes. Before I went live, I just finished the last of my food. But yeah, I love the Discord. I know I'm not super active in it, but I'm not very big on, like, being active with social things, which is bad, especially if I want to do this. But one thing I was thinking of doing, if anyone ever is interested, is we could actually do nights here where, or times when I'm live, whatever time that is for you, where, oh, I do have a group that I play Smite with, a couple of my friends. If you have the game and you want to ever join in with it, let me know, and we, like, them and I were thinking of organizing something where, like, say, people from the chat are able to jump in with us. Which I may have to set up, like, a Nightbot thing for that. I don't know. I need to set Nightbot up. It's been a while. Or just chatbot in general. But yeah. A bunch of them just flew off at the beginning there, I think. Oh no, that was just debris. But yeah. I was definitely trying to think of like anything I could find even to where, you know, could just do like more community events than just this. But that is something that I'd be very interested to hear opinions on, to find something possibly better to do. But yeah. I have a feeling a lot of these are going to die from that firewall. Yep, there goes one. And this one's running towards it. So is this one. It looks like a good chunk of them actually made it in. I almost wish that firewall would move like even faster. I don't know. Just something I've thought of with these. Oh, and depending on if anyone is watching the VOD for this or is in, if any of you were really liking that challenge run I was doing of Dark Souls 3, I'm actually going to be putting that on hold for a little bit. And it's just mainly for the reason that, I don't know, I just got a little bored of it. Which, part of the reason for that could have been that I'd started playing Elden Ring in my spare time again. Which, oh, it feels so much better. You don't really feel the constricting nature of Souls 3 until you play Elden Ring. Which, yeah, they improved vastly on that. Which, speaking of, and what kind of started me getting into Elden Ring again was, I started watching some interesting challenge runs. And I was kind of thinking of doing one myself. Which would be one that's a little tough at the start, I know, because I've actually been kind of doing a test build of it to see if it's possible at the start at all. Which is doing a, basically a miracle-only challenge run. And going for as many bosses as I possibly can. Like, definitely all the Knight Riders, all the... or Knights Cavalry, I think they're called. But yeah, but going for, like, all the Knights Cavalry, all the bosses, including Malenia. And the only way that I'm allowed to deal damage in that run is either by... one, smacking them with the, like, say I run out of mana. The only way I'm able to damage them if that happens is by smacking them with the talisman in order to cast it. Which, weirdly enough, doing that build gave me kind of an interesting idea. Because stance breaking or parrying enemies makes them take more damage, right? So I was thinking of using that info, which I'm not good at parrying in any Souls game except the first one. So it's like, it'd be kind of a challenge to get good at the parrying. But yeah, doing that for, like, say, enemies that are resilient to a lot of types of miracles. Which, yeah. I probably wouldn't do one for a regular spell build, though, just because that's only one damage type. And when you think about it with miracles, you have physical damage with the beast stuff. You have Black Fire, which does fire damage plus damage over time. You have fire damage, lightning damage, the dragon incantations. Like, you have a lot of options with miracles. Or I guess they are just called incantations in that game. But yeah, I was thinking of doing a challenge run of that. It's like, if I end up running out of FP, I have to try and kill the boss by just smacking them with the talisman, which only does like 2 or 3 damage. Which, the thing is, if I get good at the parrying for certain ones, I may or may not have a stipulation where I'm allowed to summon if there's an NPC summon there. I can't have help from other people, but NPCs maybe. So, yeah. But, yeah. That's just part of what I was thinking. Which I'd actually have to skip around the map a little bit in order to get some of them to actually make other bosses able to be killed. But yeah, the talisman, or the... what are they called? Like, incantation marks? I forget what they're specifically called, actually. But, I'd be using some of those for... oh, gosh. The one that I'd mainly be using would be the Dragon Seal. Incantation Seals, that's what they're called. Like Covenant Seals, I forget. Communion Seal. The Dragon Communion Seal. That's what I'd be using. Just because I did go through with a bleed build before, and also just having high arcane is good because you get more items. Makes the dragon incantation stronger. So yeah. But I have to go for a lot of mana. Like, I'll have to end up going for like tons of mana, tons of health, decent amount of equip load. Gosh, what are all the other things I need for that? Mana, health, equip load. Faith and arcane. Maybe intelligence if I want to use like the rings of light or something. But not my thing. Which I think it was, I had the same amount of faith for both, so when I first did this, I had the same amount of faith for both talismans that I tried. One of them was the best holy talisman, like the Golden Order seal, I think it was. Yeah, the Golden Order seal is the one that I was looking at first because I went through the game with a more of a bleed build, like I said, but I wanted to do like dragon stuff. Like seeing that they actually had a good dragon covenant in that one. Which, yeah, there's some good things from that. actually going in circles here. Saying the same thing over and over. Oh, where was I getting at there? Right, I was testing the two. They were both up to +10. So that's one thing to keep in mind. They were both +10. So they had a lot of, a lot of scaling. The spell scaling, I think it's called. Or incantation scaling. And it turns out that with only 40 in... So I had 60 in Faith, and then 40 in Arcane. So I maxed out the Golden Order Seal, which is an S-rank Faith scaling. Like, pretty dang good. However, adding that 40 Arcane, which it's less than S on Faith for the Dragon one. Like, I think it's A rank. But it adds in S rank Arcane scaling. It ended up being like 20 more points. Like, which is a 20% increase. To the incantation scaling means that they're 20% stronger with one over the other. And that's without the built-in upgrade to Dragon ones, which are, I think, the strongest incantations in the game. Yeah, I think they're the strongest incantations in the game. Okay. But yeah, with it being 20 higher incant scaling, then just the extra things to upgrade it. Like, you can end up getting thousands out per the normal attacks with the Dragon one. I think if you fully build it right, you can get like 4,000 or 5,000 out with the bite. Though that might have been previous to one of the patches. Which, before one of the patches, the Dragon Incantation seal was terrible. Because it didn't actually factor in the arcane scaling. Yeah, given that it scales in arcane, it weighs nothing. And is just really powerful. Near the end of the game. Seems like it'd be a good build to do. Which, yeah, my first triad was his name, oh, what is he called? It's not Moog. 'cause I'm nowhere near that far. Oh, what was his name? The one who guards, like, the first bridge before the castle. The Fell Omen. Well, Margit! That's his name. Yeah, my first run of Margit, I don't even know if he's, like, really weak to fire or anything, but the only... like, basically the game's version of Great Combustion, that's what I had to use to fight him. Because the regular one was crap. Stronger one's less than twice the consumption for more than twice the damage, so... especially if you charge it. But yeah, it took me like 15, 20 tries to kill him. Even with Rajay's help. For them to all smash out of the ground so it doesn't blow yours out. Oh, I never even noticed, like, the angry face on those. That's perfect. But, yeah. Oh, and yeah, as I put in the title for this one, with the AMA, I am... like, I'm generally gonna have that in the title of my streams, just because... yeah. I want to get more interaction. Other people who are in, if they want to chat. And I'm interested to know what people want to know. Which, say for those who catch these as the VODs, they will be on my YouTube channel, which is linked in here. Which, if you, like, say you have questions you want to ask me, if you jump over to there and just comment them in the YouTube video, or I guess the full stream VOD, because that's what I end up doing. These ones I probably wouldn't crack down on to make smaller videos, but I am thinking of that for different things. Like maybe for my Souls 3 stuff, or other things like just cutting them down to 20-minute videos and try and make them comprehensible. a full stream, of course, but okay. But yeah, not the full stream, of course, but, you know, just cutting it into chunks and then uploading the separate chunks, like 20-minute chunks, and having them be at least easy to understand still without it just randomly cutting off. Which, for that, I may end up having to do, like, specifically recorded opening and closing to them. I don't know. But yeah, always try and start learning something, or, you know, try and get some skills down before each stream every day. Because I want to do the best I can. Heck, I may use tomorrow, which is like my day off, as setting up Nightbot. So I can get like certain commands thrown in, or I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I'm definitely saying that Elden Ring can be really fun to do a run with just like just miracle casts as the damage, or smacking them with the talisman. And that's not just for bosses, that's for every enemy. So I actually have to plan the areas out around the amount of FP and the amount of damage I deal. Which, actually getting the Dragon Talisman in that, or the Dragon Communion Seal, is kind of tough when you can only deal miracle damage. Like, when you can only deal damage with, well, the only starting damaging one is the Fire like the Catch Flame. So yeah, having to kill that guy with just Catch Flame is not easy. It's possible. I may or may not have just brought him out to the frickin' the rolling thing, and then got him run over a couple times. But, yeah. It's kind of worth it doing that, because then I actually got the thing. Which I knew the whole run would be hedging on that one thing. So, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of consideration when going through that run, because if you want to get lightning miracles, you have to kill an enemy that's very resilient to fire. Which I end up figuring out his parry timing and just parrying him and blasting with fire, but yeah. Like, half of the miracles in the game are late to end game. Like, mid to late game. So it's actually a bit of a process at the start. Which, I have to say, if you have to run by and grab items to get those, that horse is the best tool you have. Like, seriously. But, yeah. Enough about a run that I possibly will do. Well, actually, most likely. Because it would probably be pretty fun. Another one for Elden Ring that I was thinking of, which was like a, almost in a similar vein, was only using weapon arts to deal damage. Which I would not just go for the Sword of Night and Flame, because that would be a little cheesy of a run. It would just use that thing because that is such a powerful weapon. Because, you know, it just fires off a smaller version of the best spell in the game. Or a really powerful fire slash. But also, it uses way too much FP if I was going to use that as my main method of attacking. Which, if I was to do something like that, I'd probably have to start with the katana. Or a straight sword. Because those have good offensive abilities. But yeah, with that one, I wouldn't be able to do any riposts or anything. And given the nature of that one, I would not be able to use the Mimic tier. Yeah, the way I'd be able to make the Mimic tier stay with the Miracles only approach is a very simple one. That you wouldn't really think of. Just unequip everything from him besides the talisman. Or I guess start the thing only with the talisman equipped, then maybe equip a shield so you can parry. But if you give him a shield, he will smack them with the shield. Like, that doesn't really help. Or I could maybe equip him with 2 talismans. I don't know. Again, I'd have to think about it. So I wonder if there's like an FP regen item in that game. I don't think there is. Oh, right, this one. I managed to get away before it happened this time. But yeah, just a fair warning about this one, it is very, very loud when these gates open. Wait, can I force them to open? Hey, Hyper! How's it going? Oh, yeah? What's up? Hopefully nothing bad's going on. But hey, if you don't want to share at all, I completely get it. Because I also have some crud that I have to deal with that I'd rather others don't know about. Well, and after this one, I'll swap it over to viewer ones. But if you do want to say at all what's going on, you can message me privately on Discord, and I will not say anything about it on the stream. Okay? But that is specifically if you want to. Okay, gonna go back to the menu here. Because I instinctually hit random. Which, if you do want to join the game at all, it is good. Hey, Bunky, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Oh, I see you got a Marble Fist skin. Nice. Ah, alright. Yeah, I know they were hosting that. Which I didn't join in on it because I think I was streaming at the time they started it. And it wasn't one of my stream days for this game, so yeah. Nice. Thank you. Change to check to make sure it's... Oh, yep, it is kind of desynced. I have to check every now and again to make sure it's synced up correctly. Oh, I think I see something here. Oh my gosh, I thought I muted this channel. Why am I getting notifications from it? There we go. But yeah, I was eventually going to get a fully customized avatar rather than this one, which was a basic one that I just kind of customized myself. But yeah, they're oh yeah, they're pricey. I think the lowest I saw was like $500-600. So, yeah. Can't really justify doing that, especially when I don't really have money. Yeah. It's like, that's just pricey. But it is worth it if it's going to be something where, like, say you are a professional streamer or something, and you want to have it attached to that. Which, part of the reason that I like using, oh, jeez. You just ramped off into the abyss. But, yeah, part of the reason why I more want to do an avatar rather than just using, you know, the face cam that I have set up for this is, oh, for one thing, I have resting bitch face. Which, that is always such a funny term to me, because basically I just look pissed off all the time when I have a neutral expression. So it's like, yeah, you wouldn't want someone's first reaction to a stream that they don't know is to look like the person is just constantly pissed off. That, and there is the nice added benefit that you know, people don't exactly know what you look like. Though that'll end up happening eventually anyways, like at, say, if I ever go to a TwitchCon or something. But it's like, hey, I can almost get around that bit from it, though, because, depending on where it is, like, and how hot it is when they have the TwitchCon, I may just be able to, like, well, I probably wouldn't go to a TwitchCon until I have this to begin with, but since I am a furry, I was planning on commissioning, like, an actual professional grade fursuit, which those are expensive, like, couple grand expensive. So that would be an eventual thing. But yeah, it's like, if I have a specially done one on the stream, which is of my character, then yeah, going in suit to a convention, like to a TwitchCon or something, it's like, you'd still know it's my character. Just as far as conventions go, and that I am a furry, I have gone to a couple furry conventions, which they are so fun. Like, it's really just like a big hangout of friends. the atmosphere of them is so calm. Oh, okay, Hyper. Hey, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, I know I went to a Comic-Con and I did not like it. Like, there was some cool stuff around, sure, but a lot of the people there were just super toxic about stuff. So I was just like, ugh. Not good when it's a first impression of something that you have to pay to go to. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna have to look that one up to see what specifically that one's about. But I know one thing I've always wanted to go to, but just haven't because of like the travel cost plus well, social anxiety is like PAX or something like that. Which I have a feeling that would be so fun to go to, but yeah. Again, that's like an eventuality thing that I probably will end up doing. And I'm gonna check something real quick here. Okay, Bonky, thank you for stopping by. Oh, and before you do head out, I forget if you are in it. If you would want to, Bunky, we actually, I think I had the community Discord set up before you had joined. Which, that is a thing. Oh, nice, Hyper. Hey, Crazy. How's it going? But, yeah, I try and chat with people in there. I'm not good at making sure to. but I try to at least every day ask how people are doing. Oh! I don't have a command set up for it. It should be right underneath the stream. Oh, my day's been pretty good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, sorry, Bunky. I do not have commands set up yet. That is one thing that I'll probably be working on doing tomorrow. Oh, and I forgot to mention it earlier, but in the stream title here, I made sure to put AMA in there for, like, either people who haven't joined before or people who haven't just didn't know that I'm open to being asked questions. But I'm always very interested to see what people want to know. Like, say, when I'm planning for stuff for the stream, or just anything in general. As long as it doesn't go against the chat rules. Yep. Alright, Bunky. Yeah, I'll give you a little welcome in there. Oh, it didn't automatically give a thing in there. I'm going to figure out why it's not doing that now. As an end goal for my streams, that's... I guess just building it up to a point where I could then, like, say, help people in the future. Ah, there we go. That should. Hey, Night Cypher. Oh, yeah. And I'm just kind of spinning out right here. I think I'm gonna burn. Wait. But yeah, see, getting to a point where I could, you know, help other people actually host good charity streams from time to time, like, maybe make a living off of it, but I'm not sure about that. Well, not yet, anyways. Like, I don't know. How about you? What is your end goal? But yeah, I'd definitely say, like, getting to a point where I could end up helping use it as a launching off point for, say, some people who are, like, in the future, some people who are smaller would want to get that, like, initial boost for some help. You know, help to give some advice for, say, eventually what I'd find that works. Oh, that is awesome! Oh, that is just awesome. But yeah, that's definitely a big part of it too. And it's kind of why I'm focusing so heavy on the community side of it. Like, I'm not even, like, just, you know, I'm sub 50 right now with all the stuff with my channel, and I've fully made a community Discord. Because I want to, like, have it as interknit or interwoven as I can. I want to definitely try and make sure to read out chat whenever I see it. Stuff like that. Because I've joined some streams and it's like, you know, you sit there for hours trying to, or you sit there for around an hour trying to get even some recognition even when no one else is typing. Like, say, to ask the streamer how their day's going, or something like that. And they just kind of ignore you. Okay, Hyper. But yeah, part of the thing is, like, I definitely want to like do my best to make it like intermingled with the community, because a streamer is nothing without people to, you know, watch them stream. It's not just because of a practical aspect. I seriously do care, like, about anyone who hits that follow or anything. Like, I definitely want to learn more about the people. I want to it's hard to explain, actually. I guess people do say it as a community, but I want to make it like a full-blown community where, say, someone's having a bad day, just wants to talk or vent or something, and just be there to kind of help them through crap. Whether it's live or not, like that, it's just something I've wanted to do. Yeah. Which, one of the things is, like, using a VTuber type model, like something like this that I'm using. there's a little bit of a disconnect there, but it's still that, you know, it's a person behind it. And it's, for a lot of people, it's easier to talk to them. Which is one of the interesting things that I found with, yeah. And part of the great things about these models is, like, something like this, you don't immediately know what the person is behind it. In a way, I guess. So it's like, say, for some people where they have implicit biases against certain types of people. I'm not gonna get anywhere into that, but... And that kind of person has a model like this that they stream with, and people don't see that immediately. Then they get to know them as a person without seeing the first bit that usually just push them off, say, from just some sort of implicit bias or whatever. Or it's like, you know, there are some people that, like, say, people that have a very, very goth appearance. And people will just assume, based on a bias, that they're either, like, very edgy, very dark, not easy to talk to, want to shy away, but they can be the nicest people. It's just that they have it as a style, not as, like, an actual lifestyle. Thank you! Which, if you want to join in as well on this, you type in !play, and it throws you right on in, so you could pop right in with. Yep, just like that. But yeah, with that kind of disconnect with an avatar like this, like, say, if the person doesn't have a bias against furries or avatars of that nature, which... I could get into that because they get a really bad rap, but, eh. Oh jeez, you just popped right off the edge. But yeah, there's quite a bit with, like, say, one of the... I know one of the people I actually met at one of the furry conventions that I went to. Like, very sweet person in suit and everything. And it's like, very, very tall and, like, kind of stocky built. In suit. Out of suit, they're like a... you know, they look like the stereotypical big burly biker.